Yo, 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 YouTube, we back. FD White, aka Crypto Funds, back with a live stream. Crypto's crashing. I'm gonna make sure we good. Check, 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 check. There we go. Let some people come in right quick. We crashing. Bitcoin is right now at 25,141. So let's give it a second. Let some people come in. If you hear some kids running around, that's just my kids. My little 2-year-old and his cousin. So we are here. Crypto is crashing. Crypto is going down. We all knew, well, we kind of knew this was coming, as September is usually a bearish month for crypto. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Let me actually turn on my noise cancellation. Hello? Check, check, check. Knowing them kids. So might sound a little wonky, but we'll see, because them kids is loud. So I gotta turn the noise cancellation on. So right now, what I'm looking for is for Bitcoin to hold 24.8 to 25K. That's what I'm looking for. 24.8 to 25.2 is really the line in the sand for me. So let's look. We're on a daily. So this red bar here is what I'm looking at right here. So right now we're testing it. We are testing a major SR flip at 25K. We do not want to close a daily candle, let alone a weekly candle, under 25K. We can wick down. We can definitely wick down. We don't want to, excuse me, we don't want to close any wicks. We don't want to close any days or weeks below 25K. I'm also looking for some trades too. See if we can get in something. I'm looking at maybe to buy Bitcoin at 24.7, 24.8. I'm looking at a Solana trade. Maybe about $16. We can move this up a tad bit. Maybe about 16. Really, I like this area here. We just have to see how the market is reacting once we reach this upsloping trend line here, because we also have this horizontal here. But I see this here at 17. Where we at now? Solana 1753. Somewhere in this area, I might look for a bounce. But we'll see if we even get down there. Look like we're holding 25K right now. We haven't breached 25K for Bitcoin, so that's good. Let's actually look at some more prices. We got, okay, Bitcoin at 20. I'm about to say 25.6. That's not right. 25,118. Ethereum at 15.56. We got BNB at 205. XRP down under 50 cent at 47.15, 0.4715. Cardano under a quarter. Dogecoin under 6 cent. All of these coins are breaking major support. So we'll have to just keep our eye on that. Keep our eye on some of these top coins. We know Solana, I think on the 13th was today. I think Solana on the 13th. Well, FTX on the 13th, we'll know if they are going to start liquidating their assets. So we got to keep our eye out for September 13th, which is in 2 days. Today is the 11th. Shout out to everybody who lost their life September 11th. I just noticed that, you know, sad day. But on the 13th, we'll see if FTX is going to liquidate their assets. I know Solana, they have about $650 million worth of Solana. So I made a TikTok about that a couple days ago, talking about if they liquidate it, then we'll be looking for. For me, Solana, I'm looking to accumulate between like 8 to 10. I have to look at the chart, but 8 to 10 looks like a prime area for me. I think 8 was the low when we had that FTX crash last year. I think it was like $8. So I think that'll be a good place to look if we get down there to look for some longs or look for some accumulation areas. Polygon, we haven't broke 50 cent yet. We're still there. Polkadot at $4. Like these, I haven't seen some of these prices in a very long time. Avalanche at $9.22. Chainlink at $5.85. Cosmos at $6.41. Like even if we go down another 30, 40%, 50% from here, these prices are like looking very, very good. I haven't seen these prices in a long time, and I know for a fact that these prices are going to be like way higher the next year or so, year or two. So I mean, if you want to start DCA in here, it's not financial advice. This definitely looks like prime areas to start slowly accumulating. That's what I was telling people. When the summer first started, I said, just hold your horses. Hold your horses. I mean, we might be headed for some turbulent times end of summer, starting in the fall. And we still haven't had a stock market rollover, which is still the monkey or the elephant in the room for crypto. So we got to watch that too. Filecoin at $3. Like, I remember this got up to about $200 in the bull run. That's crazy. H bar at 0.45 cent. Like a lot of these coins are like optimism at $1.26. Like if you look at the 7-day percent, like 6%, 4%. Arbitrum is down 14%, 10% on the day, 2% almost in the hour. I mean, the altcoins are getting demolished right now. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is Bitcoin dominance hasn't touched 50% yet, but it definitely bounced right here off of this trend line right here, off of this support. I like to turn my support area is green. And then we'll change this back to red. So, pink is cool. So we did a nice bounce from this area here. This trend line goes all the way back to August 2021. Boom, hit it again, hit our head here. April, finally broke out. We got up to about 52%. Retrace back to the scene of the crime, as I like to say. Now we're just waiting. To see what happens here. Probably going to break out and head north of 50% again. Definitely probably going to break out and head north of 50% again. So, let's keep an eye on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is holding 25K. Bitcoin is holding 25K. Let's look at Ethereum. So we got this area here, which is the line in the sand for me. About 1500. We lose 1500, we're probably going to 1380 for Ethereum. I'm just going straight off, I'm not even looking at no price action over here. I'm just looking straight off the volume profiles. We lose this area here. So we still got a little bit of support coming in. We lose 1500. We're probably going straight to 1370, 1380. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. Let me let some people know I'm live. Let me get the link. Let me definitely get the link. Let's see what we can share. I need a share button. Where's the share button? I don't really go live often, but I want to definitely start going live a lot more often. Let me try to find the okay, here we go. Share. Copy link. Okay, let me share this to Twitter. Let me share this to, well, X, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll get back to looking at some charts. Because I would definitely want to try to trade some of these levels. And then we can see what's going on. Okay. Put that on Twitter. So we should be good with that. Cool. So I just want to see if we're gonna breach 25K. I want to see if we're gonna breach 25K. It's looking like we might. It's definitely looking like we might. In the next area that I'm looking for, if we might get a small bounce at about, if we don't bounce here, maybe 24.8, 24.7. But my next major area that I'm looking for is this area here at about 23.3. 23.3 is the area that I'll be looking for a nice bounce. Yeah, somewhere right on here. Let me go X out of it. Oh, let me go back down. So make sure if you're not subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, hit all bell notifications to know when I go live, know when a new video is being dropped. And we're just gonna try to grow the channel in the bear market, man. We're gonna try to grow the channel in the bear market. It's a challenge, but you know, nothing is impossible to grow. I mean, nothing is impossible, you know, for us to grow right now. It's not impossible. We've been growing. We got about 50 new subscribers in the past week. So if you're new, how you doing? Like I said, I go by FD White, aka Crypto Funds. I do TA. I talk about news. We talk about stocks sometime. We talk about the macro economy. You know, we talk about a bunch of different stuff that has, you know, something to do with our bags, our crypto bags. So that's really, you know, that's really all it boils down to. So let's go back here. So right now we just watching. Like I said, October. I think October 14th. We're looking for the next the grayscale, not the gray. Is it the grayscale or the BlackRock ETF decision? So I was watching Sistine Research this morning. Shout out to Forrest. So he definitely made a lot of sense, saying we might see a rally going into that. A lot of speculation going into that, maybe a couple weeks beforehand. So September, the rest of September might be a little bit bearish. So we'll have to just, you know, play the hand that we're dealt in September. I mean, the dollars, the DXY is down. Let's look at the stock market. What is the stock market doing? What is the stock market doing today? Nvidia is down 2%. I mean, the Nasdaq pretty flat. It's up 0.5%. I mean, I guess that's good for the stock market. SPX 0.2, SPY 0.28, 0.26 respectively. So, I mean, the stock market is down. I mean, the stock market is pretty flat. Crypto is down. Let's look at the 10-year. 10-year is up. So we'll give it a little bit more time. I'm trying to scout some trades. We may hold here. I mean, I could just open along and just test the waters. Let's look at some momentum indicators. We got the stochastic is pretty much at the midpoint. That's on the daily. We looking for scalps. So when you're looking for scalps, you want to go to smaller time frames. Usually want to start at the hour. You know, you already got your daily and your 4 hours drawn out. Then you just zoom into the hourly. Now, we don't want to close. We really don't want for a short term, we don't want to close below this here, this 25.6, because then we might create a new range. between 25 and 25,000 and, 25.5. So it looks like we're holding. Looks like we're holding. Looks like we're holding somewhat. I think Apple has an event tomorrow. Let's look at Apple. Um, Apple iPhone event. So tomorrow, yeah, okay. So tomorrow we got the iPhone event. So we may see some movement in Apple. Nothing today. It's pretty flat today for Apple. What else we got? Apple's pretty flat. Dogecoin. Let's just see what we're looking at for Doge. So Doge is almost at major support. 0.056 is major support for Doge. So we can look for a bid somewhere in this area. See, we touched it here, 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 here. So we'll be looking at that for Dogecoin. We'll give it a few more minutes to see what Bitcoin's gonna do. I'm really interested in. What's up, baby? Daddy's live streaming right now. You got to keep it down, okay? Huh? I'll be up in a minute, okay? Where's Izzy? Go play with Izzy, baby. Because I said so. What you mean, why? You're 2 years old. Don't question me. So, I mean, Bitcoin right now is holding 25K. We haven't breached 24. We haven't got into the 24, so that's what I'm looking at. I had took a stacks short yesterday. Kept my stop loss too tight. Got stopped out. I got in at about 40.4683. I got stopped out at like 0.47 and then it just dumped. It just dumped. And I was just like, oh man. I just missed all them pros. Let me show you. I just missed all these. Look at that. I was in here. I took a short here. That wick stopped me out. Boom. Boom. Consolidation. Boom. I missed all of that. All of that. I should have jumped back in, but I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. See, that's the thing. When you trading, especially crypto, because crypto is 24/7, you gotta be in tune all the time. Unless you got alerts set. That's what I'm gonna start doing, setting my more alerts more. Huh? You take it with you, baby. Okay? Take it upstairs. I'll be up in a minute. I love you. So I gotta start setting my alerts. I usually just only trade when I sit down and just look at the charts. Then I just try to find something. But I want to implement more of because I be trying to live my life. But I want to implement more of setting alerts. I mean, I can set limit orders. I can set limit orders and do it like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's actually look at some news that's coming out today. So let's go to Forex Factory calendar. All right. So tomorrow we have CP. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow is CPI, month over month, year over year. So we'll be looking at that. And then core PPI and retail sales come out Thursday. We also got unemployment claims come out Thursday. And then Friday, we have like some import prices, industrial production, stuff like that, that really don't move the markets like that. But tomorrow, nope, not tomorrow. Wednesday, we got the CPI month over month, year over year. Thursday, we got PPI, retail sales, unemployment claims. So Wednesday and Thursday will be very, very, very in tune to those numbers, that data that comes out on Wednesday and Thursday. Oops. So today today, what I'm doing, I'm a monitor Bitcoin. I'm gonna monitor Bitcoin. I'm gonna see if we breach 24. If we break through 25K, we hold that as resistance. I'm gonna open a short. If we hold this level here, build some sort of base, work our way back up, back into the range here, I'll open a long here. If we get accepted back into this small scalping range, I call it. So we was in a bigger range, then the range got smaller, and then it was just like basically 25.6 to 26K. So I mean, we can make a couple dollars in that range, you know, with some leverage. Nice little stop loss, nice little take profit. Nothing too major. Okay, right now Bitcoin's at 25,058, so we'll have to we're keeping our eye on that. We are keeping our eye on that. Not too much going on. Twitter. Let's look at Twitter. What's going on Twitter? Let me see what kind of let's see. All right. What's going on the Twitter? Well, X. Oh, okay. We got Crypto Face live streaming right now. Everybody probably watching Crypto Face. Shout out to Crypto Face, man. He's one of the few people in crypto that I really, really like that I haven't met. Shout out to Crypto Face, man. Crypto Face knows, you know, he's not a cult follower of any coin. He's not a maxi of anything. He comes in, gets his money, and, you know, stays out the way for the most part. Not really in no drama. You know, he just comes in, does what he does, gets up out of here. Shout out to Crypto Face. Anything happening on the Twitters? I keep calling it Twitter. It's X. X. I don't like the word. I don't like X. Richard Hart, man. I don't know what to think about Richard Hart, actually. I really don't know what to think about Richard Hart. What do you think about Richard Hart? You think he's a scammer? What? I don't know. What's the thing? Mm-hmm. We got Sam Price, Crypto Lifer Live. In a minute, I'm going to get off and I'm going to start trading. I just wanted to come on. Where we at now? I want to come on and, uh-oh, 25, 25K. Oh, we breached 25. We have breached 25. We broke 25. Now let's see if we can hold. Let's see if we can hold. We got down to 24.9. 24.997. 997. I mean, Bitcoin's down 3%. Ethereum down almost 4. Crypto is crashing right now. Oh, before I forget, I dropped a book. I have dropped a book. Where's my book? The book is called Stop Being Late to the Party: How to Invest Early Before the Masses. So make sure you download that. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Actually, we should do that now. Being early is not a matter of chance. It's a strategic approach to life. Yeah. Make sure you go read that, man. It's a real simple read, especially for beginners. Make sure you go ahead and grab my new book, Stop Being Late to the Party. Back to the charts though. So we're at 24,955. 24,955. We're watching this area. Really, the daily close will make a huge impact. I don't want to lose this red area. This means this is the hot area. We need to hold this red area. You know when you get hot, you gotta jump out. This is the area that we're in right now. We need to hold this area right here. If we don't hold this area, it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. I'm still looking for 23K, somewhere in that area. That is the area that I'm looking for. My next area of interest, my major area of interest is at 23.3K. Let's go to the daily. Boom, here. All my alerts going off on my phone. Yep, 23.3. This is my area of interest here. 23.3. This volume profile, this volume right here. So if we lose this, we got a volume gap all the way down to about 23.3. Even if you do that, you can see this gap here, where this red line is at. We don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that. That's the line in the sand. That's the line in the sand for Bitcoin right now. And honestly, right now I'm really not tripping, man. I want crypto to go up. I want everything. Excuse me. I want everything to go up. I really do, but I wouldn't mind, cheaper prices. I definitely would not mind cheaper prices right now. But, we'll see. We will have to see. So I almost got 500 followers on TikTok. It's a slow grind. It's definitely a slow grind. I enjoy it though. I enjoy the journey. I enjoy the building. Building from scratch. I enjoy it. Because I know, in a year or so, when we really get ramped up, it'll be a lot different. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. So we haven't breached 25K yet. Let me go back. Oops, what am I doing? I just want to make that right there. So we still holding this area at about 25K, 25,100. So let's look at some altcoins. Some Solana. We already pretty much looked at Solana, but we come down here. Yeah, about 16, 15, $16 to 16, 15. I'll be looking for a nice bounce back up, possibly to about 19. That'd be a nice little trade. should set alert. I don't need to set alert right now. I want to catch if we can come down, like even if you come back to compound, like even compound. Look at these compound moves have been massive. I'm looking for a bid at $30. About $30. We can get a bounce. I'll be looking at a compound bounce at about $30. So these are some of the ones that I trade a lot. This is a very low cap coin that I trade sometime Magic. It had a really good chart, but it just broke down. It was like a big ascending triangle, but it broke down. Really liked the chart, but then it broke down. So we'll have to see what's going on with that one. Hold on, let me check my. Litecoin. Let's check Litecoin. So, I mean, Litecoin is pretty straightforward. We lose this area here. Let's look at Litecoin. I don't know why these lines are drawn. I mean, yeah, $50. I can look for a bid, maybe about $50. I'd be looking for a bid. I mean, we got strong support coming in at about a couple dollars. I just really just like I don't even have to draw the lines. I can just, I draw the lines and whatnot now to pinpoint my entries, but I could just look at these volume profiles and see where the next areas of interest are. So if you got the volume profiles, you see this gap, you can just make sure the bottom of the gap. It's basically where we're at now, $59. We lose that, we'll be going to about 53, $50 to $53, give or take. So once you lose your areas of interest, once you lose your support areas, you find your next support, and then you just use your momentum indicators. You look for divergences, look for stochastic RSI resets, volume to come in at those areas, look for certain patterns. It's a lot of things, a lot of confluence that you can use in order to enter some trades. That's what I do. First of all, I zoom out. Let's go back here. I zoom out, look at my volume gaps. So if we do that, hold on. I'll look at my volume gaps, see where we land, look for some momentum indicators, look for some confluence, whatever, some divergences, some bullish, bearish divergences. Usually bullish if we're going down, hitting support. Look for some, RSI to be bottomed out, which is sometimes a lagging indicator, but I'll take sentiment into into my analysis. But yeah, I'm looking for $50. I'll look for a bid at 50. That would be like the better risk to reward for Litecoin. Right down here. What's that? Almost about $50. We can move it up somewhere in that area. Yeah, about 49.3 to $50. So if we lose this, I'll be looking for the structural support here at about $50 to open a long on Litecoin. Where's my notebook? After I get off the stream, I'm gonna definitely go and write some of my trades down. And then we're gonna end the stream soon. We might break this $25 area, $25,000 area a little bit later, but I definitely gotta make some recorded videos in a couple hours, and then trying to find some trades. So I just wanted to really comment. I didn't know how much we were gonna crash. So be careful, man. We gotta hold 25K, 25K, 24.8 to 25.2. That's the line in the sand. If we lose that, if we close below, if we close really below 25 area in 25K, because that's really a psychological area too. If we lose that, close below there, 23K is next for the most part. Maybe we lose that, yeah. This big volume, a lot of volume came in at this area, 23.3 to 23,000. So like I said, if we lose that, that'll be my next area of interest. 23K to look at. So yeah, I'll be looking at Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Litecoin. Uh, Hopefully, let's look at. Matter of fact, before we leave, let's look at the dollar. The dollar's still just chugging along on this trend line, upward sloping trend line. We haven't broke it. Probably hit our head on some resistance soon. I mean, we're basically hitting it now. Yeah, let's redraw. Let's pull this down a little bit. We're basically hitting our head on resistance now. We don't want to break. If we break out of this, I mean, we looking at 107, 108, which will put more downward pressure on risk assets, especially crypto. So that's really it. You know, the dollar is still chugging along. We hit our head on some resistance. So we'll see if we break out with the dollar. Bitcoin, we need to hold 25K. We don't want to close a daily candle or a weekly candle below 25K. Really a weekly. So we got all week really to hold this level and try to maintain this level here. But I don't want to close a daily candle below 25K, to be honest. So I'll keep my eye on there. And just be careful with these altcoins. These altcoins are gonna bleed. Especially if Bitcoin keeps being bearish, going down. Even if Bitcoin bleeds slow, these altcoins are just gonna bleed a lot faster. So be careful with these altcoins. Like I've been saying, people, you can DCA in slowly, but I don't think the time to go all in is now. I think we got a lot of downside to come. So my strategy, my thesis is I still want to see how the overall economy is playing out. I still want to see what the stock market is going to do. And I'm just playing it by ear, playing it day by day. I'm not trying to be Miss Cleo, trying to predict the future. Just taking it a day at a time, story at a story, data by data. I'm not trying to make no more predictions. Letting the charts and the data do the talking. So make sure you make sure you subscribe. If you're new to the channel, how you doing? I'm FD White, Crypto Funds. Make sure you get my new book. I'm gonna put the link in the bio. It's called Stop Being Late to the Party. This is definitely something that people in crypto or people who are not in crypto who are intrigued by it, they want to read. Stop being late to the party, because right now we're going through this, but it's not one of the things where it's going it's not gonna be like this forever. Like, we're going through it now. We're going through despair. We're going through a lot of people are depressed. A lot of communities, a lot of these people who love these coins, their coins are down 80, 90%, and it can go down another 50, 40, 50%. But a lot of these coins are coming back. A lot of these coins are coming back stronger. A lot of these coins are coming back harder. You just gotta. It's kind of about timing, but I mean, like I said, these prices look attractive, but I think they're going down more. So you gotta be in tune to the market. You have to be in tune to the market, even if you're not buying, even if you're not actively trading, investing. Have to be in tune to the market, because, like I said, next month, what if ETF gets approved? This whole thing is gonna turn around. Maybe in the short term, but it's gonna turn around. So you always got to be in tune to the market. We all knew September was a pretty bearish month for crypto, so this is no surprise. So yeah, make sure make sure you subscribe on your way out. I'll be dropping a couple more videos tonight. Make sure you're in tune to the overall markets. Make sure you're in tune to the macro economy, the macro environment. Make sure you're in tune to the charts. Make sure you're in tune to everything. Education right now is in the forefront. Education right now is in the forefront of everything. That's what I'm preaching. I'm preaching financial education just from a crypto perspective, but my overall theme is financial education. So make sure you're doing your homework. Make sure you're doing your due diligence. Make sure you are doing your education because it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not one of them channels who gonna come and try to tell you 100x, 1000x by next week. By tomorrow, we might go down. We're probably going down a little bit more. We're probably going down a little bit more, but in the grand scheme of things, this is gonna be a blip, on the chart. And just do your homework. All I'm telling you, do your homework and stay in tune to the markets. So yeah, this is FD White. Um, Josh, I appreciate you, Josh. It's a slow grind, man. Every subscriber helps. Appreciate you, Josh Dixon. Um, Make sure you're doing your education. Make sure you're doing your homework. I'll be dropping a few more videos later on today. A little bit more recorded videos, and 25K is the line in the sand for Bitcoin. 25K is the line in the sand for all of crypto, really, because if Bitcoin rolls over, then the whole market is gonna roll over. So yeah, this is FD White, aka Crypto Funds. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you're new, I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you coming, and I'll talk to you in a minute.